Good morning. How's everybody today? Oh, I should say good afternoon. How's everybody today? I hope you're all doing well. It's very hot outside, so I decided I'm going to go to the mall and talk to you guys at the mall. Just trying to run around so I don't find noise. I hope everybody's well. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your comments last night on the video about my mom's birthday. It was really good. I was pleased with it, and it was so fun to see everybody saying happy birthday. The comments were amazing. Thank you very much. Very good. You know, most people think this is a one-way, but it's not. It's two-way. I put my stuff out there and you guys comment, and it's like I say it 100 times, it's like a family. And thank you. So I've just come here, I'm doodling around, and I'm going to try to find somewhere that's a little bit quiet so I can sit and talk to you. I got a topic that I'd like to clear off my mind. Okay? What's up, guys? How's it going? Saturday, Thailand, April. Hot. Very hot. It's 40 centigrade something. I don't know what it is, but I went out of the house to my truck, went back to the back of the house, took my washing in, went back to the truck, sweating. That's all I did. I took the washing in, sweating. So I'm not standing in the garden to try to record today. I wanted to go somewhere, but it's everywhere you go is noisy. So this is the best I can do. So I hope you can hear me okay. If I go outside, I sweat and windy, so you have to put up with me inside. What is he talking about today? Well, a couple people were commenting about this like a week ago, and it's been stuck in my mind since. People saying some positive and a little bit negative, saying about privilege. And I'm sure the positive ones were excuse me, intended to be positive. And privilege me. Kevin is privileged to live in paradise. I say, yes, I am. But how did I get here? Did I win the lottery? No, I did not. How did I get here? I don't want to talk about my past. I've talked about it in the past. I think I'm finally at 62 moved on from that, so I don't really want to go back over it again. But I can say my father was an alcoholic, an abusive alcoholic, and would beat me up for fun as I was a young guy. And that's as far as I want to go with that. But I had no money as a kid. You know, one of the things that used to really upset me when I was a teenager is to watch teenagers driving around in big fancy cars that their parents bought for them. So like, you know, you'll get a young woman or a young guy driving around in a big flash car that was paid for them. Everything's paid for. I never had any of that, so that's not privilege. I'm starting to talk, so the noise has to come. A little break in the noise, part 2. That's one story. And I have another story for you. This is fascinating for myself too. Back in the days, I told you before, I worked in a nightclub for a while, and I was going to work at the nightclub, and we had to park around the back and then walk through the bus station to get to the front door. So I'm walking, it was coming up to like 6 o'clock at night. I'm walking through the bus station along a brick wall, and the sun is shining down the street. So if you imagine a T-junction, I'm walking up the lower part and the sun's shining down the street. Actually, it wasn't, yeah. And so what happened was a little girl ran past the wall into my field of vision, and she was like 5 years old, something like that, 5 years old, and she had like a big frilly dress on. Like something, it's like a dream really. You could see her running through the sun. It was almost like magical. And when I seen her, I thought, like in awe. It was like a beautiful, really beautiful thing to see. And then she was laughing and running in the sun. It's just like something you would see in a dream. And then her father ran behind her and caught her, and they were laughing. But when I seen the little girl running, I thought, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But when I seen her father catch her, I thought, hate, 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 hate. And it was that day I thought, hey, where did that come from? And what I did is I realized that deep down inside of me, I still had this pain that I was carrying around of not having a good childhood. So it was that helped me learn from there, and other things like that made me think, hey, look inside and start changing my mind. You know, the dealings with my first wife and second wife, it's a process of altering your mind. So what did I do? I learned how to do that. So I saved money, stopped buying junk, etc., etc. And eventually I started making plans to move to a place in the middle of nowhere. And I did it in America, but my second wife decided she wanted extramarital affairs, so I left. And I didn't want to start again, but I knew I wanted to do the exact same thing. So I already had the mindset of doing what I'm doing, but I did it in Thailand. So the privilege comes from planning. That's my point. And some people might say that, oh, Kevin has a silver spoon in his mouth, somebody give it all to him. I wish. So, no silver spoon here, but my thing is, if you plan for what you want, keep your mind straight. You know, if you want to drink, then waste your money on drink. If you want what I've got, then you have to save, save, save. Plan, plan, plan. Get yourself ready for all the things you have to do. Learn how to do maintenance, learn how to grow things, etc., etc. And because that's what's in my mind, you know, in living where I live, you can live on almost peanuts. So I wouldn't say I was privileged. I would say I planned. I have the mindset and plan for what it is I want. So like all the things I keep talking about, it's all about here. Where the mind goes, the body follows. So if you plan what you want to do in your life in an early stage, I mean, my mind was totally confused and messed up all the way until I was like 33 or something. And it was at 33 is when I actually started trying to get my mind right. And it took years and years of practice, but I knew what I wanted. I remember going to work, I got out the green clothes and I was working at a research company. And I remember watching TV programs at lunchtime about how to save money, about investments and so on. So, what you see today is a product of many, many, many years of planning and readjusting and planning. So, you can all have the same thing. And, some people, the negative ones, want to find something to be negative about. Well, that's because they're too lazy to plan. So the positive ones will be looking for information to plan and get ready to do what they want to do when they come up to their retirement. So, we used to say all the P's. Preparation and planning prevents piss poor performance. Right? So plan what you want to do and execute. Don't be wishy-washy. Focus on your dream. Save your money. Learn what you have to learn and go for it. Okay guys, I done my shopping. I just want to show you this. This is what I come to Big C for all the time. McVitie's Digestives. Cup of tea and the biscuit. or McVitie's plain chocolate digestives. A little bit expensive here, but I love them. Cup of tea and a biscuit just sets your afternoon up. So I'm gonna go on home now and hit the road. I'm feeling tired this afternoon. I got to go to bed early. So I'm gonna sign off and say good night. Thank you so much for everything. Again, thank you for your comments on birthday video yesterday. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. Thank you guys for being here. Look after yourselves. All the best. Good night.